The more people can see your book, the more money you can make on your Amazon KDP business. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top selling Amazon KDP marketplace that you can publish your book to or translate your book to and make more money. Now, one of the ways to actually increase your revenue as a publisher on Amazon is republishing those books to other marketplaces. And when say other marketplaces, I actually mean Amazon KDP marketplaces like for other countries. You get now. Amazon is not on the US alone. Amazon is in Canada, is in a lot of countries. But there are countries that really sells very well and also has a lot of traffic that you can republish those books to, translate them to that languages and also publish them. That means you just need to write a book and translate to other languages, which is very easy to do. Now, if you want me to do a book on how you do a video on how you can translate your Amazon KDP book the right way, just drop it on the comment section. If I see a good number of comments, I will do a video about that. And I will show you how to use ChatGPT to do it. I will show you how to use Google Docs to do it. I will show you how to use MS Words to do it. And I will also show you how to use other platforms to do it so that you will be sure that what you are translating is correct and you will not upload the book and Amazon will block the book just because you made a mistake in one or two things. And I can also show you how to republish these books in this marketplaces so that you can also earn more money. Because if they are not buying your books in Amazon.com, they can be buying your book in the Canada market, they can be buying your book in the Italian market, they can be buying your book in the Spanish market, they can be buying your book in the Japan market, they can be buying your book in the Indian market or in the UK market. So I'll be showing you how to do that. If this video actually gets at least 100 like and a good comment of people that request for that video, I will create that video. Now, for people who are seeing me for the first time, I'm ValueBank and I create videos on how you can use book publishing, content creation, and sales and marketing to create wealth for yourself on the internet. So if that sounds like what you want to go into, make sure you subscribe to the Value Bank YouTube channel, and please give this video a like so that publishers like you can also see this video and benefit from this value. And lastly, make sure you share this video to your family and friends who wants to go into the publishing business so that they can also get and be part of this value that you are currently watching now. Now, one thing you should understand is, and a lot of publishers are leaving money on the table just because they don't know how to translate their book the right way. Now, people have lost their account just because of book translation. This is because maybe they don't know how to translate their book or they don't know how to do it well. Now, one of the major issues also is putting the book in the right category when publishing on these platforms or on these marketplaces on when you want to upload your book. You get, so it might also be an issue because if you can't navigate through the languages and you don't know how to do it well, you might run into issues. Now, talking about like the marketplaces that you should publish your book on, the first one is the Amazon.com. You understand? Now, the Amazon.com, you know that the Amazon.com is the largest Amazon marketplace we actually have there. And we actually have about 2.3 billion people visiting Amazon every single month, like the monthly visitors, which actually means if you are not making money on Amazon on your book publishing business, it's not Amazon's fault. You get, it might be that you are missing something. There is something that you are not doing right because 2 point something billion people cannot be coming to Amazon.com, and most of those people, some percentage of those 2 point something billion actually comes to Amazon to get books, and you say as a publisher that you are not making sales. You get. Now on Amazon, you have to position yourself to be seen first of all. If even in like these marketplaces, you have to be position yourself to be seen. Now, if you are publishing on these marketplaces, you also have to make sure that whatever you are doing on the Amazon.com, like this one that you are seeing now, you are also doing on other marketplaces if you publish on them. If you are creating A plus content on Amazon.com, you will also create A plus content on other marketplaces that you want to translate your book to. You get. So if people are seeing how beautiful your book is on Amazon.com, they will go to Amazon, the German market, the Amazon DE, and they will also see that okay, your book has all you just need to do. It's just something very simple to do. The design is once you have done your design, just translate it to the other marketplaces, the other languages, just the way it is. You get, and you publish. That's just the thing. It is very, very easy to do, but you have to know how to do it well. It is also hard to do for people who don't know how to do it. You get, because if you don't do it well, you will run into account termination, book blocking, or any of those things that will frustrate your effort in making money on Amazon. So the second largest marketplace on Amazon that Amazon has is the Japanese marketplace, the amazon.co.gp. That is the second marketplace Amazon actually has. And they have a monthly visitor of 615 million people. So if you are not translating your books to Japanese, you are missing a lot of royalties that you should have been making. You get. So translating your book is just some like your finished book. You just need to take it to like the your writing tool and you translate. Then you check if the translation is correct. You validate it. You get. After validating, you can go ahead and translate your book cover, translate your A plus content, and that is it. You get. Now when you have it like that, it is very easy for you to make sales. So if you are not translating your books to Japanese marketplace, please start doing it now. Start doing it now, because you have to make it. And also, if you need a video on how to do keyword research in other marketplaces, please also make sure that you drop a comment below that you need a video on how to do research, like keyword research on other marketplaces, because a, a book that might be selling well on Amazon.com might not have the same sales on Amazon.co.gp, which is the Japanese market. You get. There are some books that will sell well, that will appeal to the audience, the Japanese audience. You get, that will sell well there. So you also need to know how to like get keywords, profitable keywords from these marketplaces, so that even if you don't want to translate your book, you can write a book specifically made for a particular market, because you know that that kind of book appeals to that market. You get. Now if you have something like that and you can actually do something like that, you can create a book that appeals to a particular market. You will make more money because you understand how to get keywords on these marketplaces that can help you make more royalties on Amazon. So it is so amazing if you know how to do these things. But if you don't know how to do them, just like I said, if this video actually gets 100 likes and enough comments, I will actually do those videos for you. Now that is an information that is reserved for only people in my inner circle. But I'll actually do you guys that favor to create that video if this video actually meets the threshold I am setting for it. Now the next marketplace that you can publish your book to, translate your book to and publish, is the German market, which is a very popular market with the Amazon KDP publishers. The German market. And the German market actually has a monthly visitor of 434 million people that are visiting the German market, which is a large number of people. And German market, you can sell travel guide actually sell well in the German market. Cookbook actually sell very well in the German market. And there are some books that are you can specifically write for the German market that actually appeals to the German market. You get that sells very well, but you have to understand how to get keywords, just like I said in these marketplaces. If you don't know how to do like the keyword research, because you might actually come here and you see that most of the things here might be written in German and you don't understand how to even go about it. You get now if you go to, for example, let's go to books. Okay. Okay, this is books here. Let's go to books and see. So you see that the books here are in German. You see this book that is selling very well in the Amazon.com. You see that it is here and it actually has 1,000 plus reviews, which means they are also buying the book very well in the German market. You get so you see now for you to actually get the title and for you to know the profitability of this title, you have to use another method of getting to know what this is about and looking at the description. You also have to know what the people are saying, like the reviews. Like if you want to do a book now, if you watch my video on how to write a bestseller book, if you scroll down to my channel you will see it, and you try to actually get the elements that can help you create a book better than your competitors book. You get if you are doing a book on other marketplaces, it will be very difficult for you to actually get that these days because you don't know how to speak those languages. And how can you do it is what I'm actually going to be showing you. So that is one thing you will actually learn. Look, there's a lot of information about KDP that a lot of people don't even know about, that you can actually make money from. You get so if you understand them, you make just imagine that you are making like 500 to $1,000 in the US market and you start publishing books on these other 9 marketplaces. You will see how much you'll be making, and you don't have to write separate books for these marketplaces. All you just needed to do is just to translate your book and publish the right way in these marketplaces. Okay, so another market that actually sells very well is the UK market. You get so is the UK market. That is another market that actually really sells very, very well. You can actually publish your book also in the UK market. Now, another market again that really sells very well is the Indian market. You get is the Indian market. Now, about the UK market, the UK market actually has the number closely a close number to the German market. They actually have about approximately 429 million customers visiting the UK market every single month. Okay, so the Indian market is the fifth largest Amazon marketplace. You understand? Which is the Amazon.in. You can see it here, Amazon.in. You understand? So once you go to Amazon.in, it will take you directly to this marketplace and you can do your research and find the books that you want to do a book about. You get to it actually has about 310 million people, which is a lot of people that you can actually distribute your book to. You understand? And also sell. Now the next marketplace that also really sells very well is the French marketplace. You understand? Travel guide actually sells very well in this marketplace. Cookbook also sells very well in this marketplace. Now, this is what you can actually take advantage of, and there are also some some niches that do very well in these marketplaces. You get so most of those information are actually reserved for people in my inner circle. So if you want to actually know how to navigate and get these things step by step, you can send me a DM on Telegram using the link on my description, the description of this video. Now, Another marketplace that really sells very well is the Canadian market. Now, the Canadian market actually has about 160 million people visiting it monthly. You get the Canadian market. Okay, this is the Italian market. Sorry, the Italian market actually has about 158 million people. Amazon ET. Do you understand? They actually have about 100 and the Italian market actually sells very well with some niches. There are some niches that really sells very well in the Italian market. Now, another market we have, which is the Canadian market I've mentioned, they have 160 million people visiting the Canadian market every single month that you can publish your book to. And the next market we actually have here is the Amazon.ex, which is for the Spanish market. This is one market that can really make you a lot of money. You understand? Though the number of monthly visitors is not much, it's just 145 million persons. But if you know the niches that really sells very well in the Spanish market, you can actually make a crazy amount of money on Amazon with it. The last, okay, but not the least, is the Mexican market, which you can also say. Another market that actually really has a good number of monthly visitors is the Brazilian market. About 120 million people, customers visiting the Brazilian market every single month. So just imagine you could translate your books to all these languages and just republish one book. Just imagine. That means you have just one book in 10 marketplaces. It will give you a lot of chance. Now combine the number of people that are individually in these marketplaces together, you will be having about close to 4 billion people that are visiting these marketplaces. And if 4 billion people, let's say 400 million people or 200 million people are coming to buy books on these marketplaces combined, you'll be having a lot of people that could look at your book and potentially buy that book. So this is one way of increasing your sales, your royalty dashboard on Amazon KDP. And I think it's a good thing that you know about it now, and you should take advantage of it. It will make you more money, it will make you rich, it will make your Amazon KDP business look very seamless, because if you are making money, you will be happy, especially when the money is coming from all angles and all marketplaces. You understand? So I believe that this video has actually delivered value to you. So please do well to actually like this video, do well to leave a comment. So if this video gets 100 like and a lot of comment on most of the videos I say I could create for you guys, I will do those videos. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. As always, I remain Value Bank and I will be rooting for you all from afar. God bless you.